Hello everybody, how's it going? It's good to see you guys. Today we're going to be playing some Minecraft, and I think it's going to be a good time personally. How's it going? It's good to see you, Swifty. Congrats on grabbing first. And thank you for submitting your taxes. How's it going? It's good to see you. Is that better? A little less energy? A little more calm? I mean, I could start yelling again. You guys want me to yell more? I'd yell. It's good to see you guys, though. We're playing some Minecraft as always. It is a Monday, and so it's King SMP. I am. I'm not gonna lie. I'm starting to get a little King SMP'd out again, and it's so bad. It's so bad. I've come to the realization I've played King SMP primarily for the last couple of weeks, and I've had nothing else breaking it up because we had King SMP week, then my family came over, so that I kind of threw out a couple of days because of that. I was really tired last week because my family was over, and so I missed a couple of stream days then. So this week, hopefully, we're getting back on schedule a little bit, although things are going to kind of be wacky this whole year, probably. I haven't gotten to play much Stardew, but I got to play a little bit today with my friend. Him and I just played a new world. And while it was just a little bit, it wasn't, it was actually a good time. I'm not going to lie. It was really fun. So hopefully we can get back to Stardew. Like you said, Leah misses me, probably. I want to do a just chatting stream for a little bit on a Wednesday. So probably this Wednesday we'll do a just chatting stream, kind of go over some New Year goals and such. I think that'd be really fun. There's probably a good chance that you'll see some game development streams coming up at some point. I don't know when, but at some point you'll see those coming up. Because we'll have well, I've got a game idea right now that I'd kind of like to do because it would be a fun mobile game, and I wouldn't load it up with ads, but you could watch ads if you wanted. And I'm trying to think. There's a couple of other fun things that I'd love to do on stream, but I can't talk about it yet. There's a lot of things I've been working on behind the scenes. One that starts with M and ends with Urch. I wonder what that could be. I've got a couple of really cool designs coming out, possibly, maybe, related to a certain server that we've been playing a lot of. Possibly. Surprisingly, nobody's leaked it yet. I was kind of surprised. I thought somebody would, so I'm glad nobody did. But that's been something in the background that's been worked on a little bit. I promise you, they're good prices. There's somebody, if you guys wanted to, one of you should totally type into your browser search bar kingragnog.com. There's a new thing there. It'll lead somewhere different eventually, but type it in, you'll find out. My brother, may or may not have bought my domain name because he knew I didn't have it, and he's like, "You should have that. Let me buy it." So, that now actually leads somewhere. It is technically owned, so now we don't have to worry about somebody sniping that and selling it for an absurdly high price. And yeah, I'm pretty excited. We've got some cool things coming up. I'd like to work on videos again, but with game development right now, the speed that I'm moving in it, I need to stay focused. I just got through all the fundamentals of C# and Unity, and I think I'm starting to get a good grasp on it. at least understand enough of the terms and such that I think I could actually build something out of it. We'll very likely have something going probably next month if I could get it going. In terms of some demos for a certain game. Hey Sloth, good to see you. Thank you for submitting your taxes. Things just got out of hand. Hi chat, speaking of cool things, I'm getting the build developed. I'll send you an executable in DMs. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. We're gonna showcase something really, really cool. Sloth has been working on something, and I don't even know exactly like everything it is, but I do know it's gonna be pretty cool. So you're gonna have to stay tuned for that when it's done being built. But it's gonna be cool. I stream I can use to clone you. What? Hold on, what? Just some basic 2D Unity mechanics and things. Hey, there's nothing wrong with that. It's still cool. I mean, it's more than what I can do right now, I think. I've got some cool things coming up, though, I think. You guys, some of you might remember me playing a game called Castle Story. I'm kind of thinking I might build a copy of that, but make it more in-depth and better, because the developers of that game kind of left it in ruins, and it runs like crap. And I would kind of like to maybe try to bring some depth to the game, and it would be a relatively easy game to build too, because I already have an idea of how it would work. Let's see. I was trying there, but it did not load. Interesting. Hang on. Give me a second. Ah, I see. Okay. I know why. Yeah, hang on. It's because it's not a secure connection. I just have to verify some things with Google to get that to work, but give me a second. Allow website. Copy that one, paste it there. Save. Theoretically, that should work now. It's still not allowing it. Okay. That's fine. That's fine for now. Well, anyway, there's a website technically in the works. Can't talk about it too much because I don't know what all's going to happen with it, but I'm working on it. That'll probably launch alongside the MERCH. There's a lot of cool things. I can't talk about most of the cool things, but there's a lot of cool things. I almost got the motivation to make a website last night. I was thinking about it. You definitely should. I would recommend it anyway. A domain name, so long as you buy it through the right service, is only like $10 a year. And it's better to buy it while it's that price, because if somebody swoops in and buys it from underneath you, then they're gonna make you pay big money for it, which kind of sucks. I did get the motivation to clear all my Discord DMs and about a quarter of my friends lists. Dude, I kid you not. I have been debating doing that the last couple of days. I've got a lot of people on my friends list that I just don't really talk to ever, and who haven't really taken the time to, you know, be my friend. So I'm kind of debating myself on if I want to unfriend some people or not. By the way, I thought I should probably mention that this could probably be one of the last streams I tune into for the next little while because I'm back to school tomorrow, so I won't be able to stay up late until midnight every other night. I'm still gonna try to join as many as I can, but you know, yeah, no worries, dude. No worries. I understand. I'm not entirely sure how streams are gonna look coming up because I'm getting a job soon, and I don't know what hours I'm gonna be working anyway. So they'll kind of just be thrown around, and whatever happens in terms of stream. We'll probably be doing weekend streams coming up, so that'll be kind of nice. I'd like to just have Saturday off completely. I would work 12-hour shifts, like... Okay. This sounds a little bit dumb, but I'm kind of tempted. What if we worked... Because a part-time job is only like 20, anything less than 40 hours, technically, right? So if you work part-time 36 hours a week, just work 3 12-hour shifts if they'll let you on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. And then that gives you your Sunday, Monday, Friday, and Saturday off. And you'd be set. That would be golden. That would be the golden opportunity right there. I don't know, we'll see. Let's see. I saw Turt Live do it. Made me want to do it. Oh yeah, definitely removing friends and old servers is a good idea in my opinion. It makes me more productive because I'm not keeping my eyes glued to who's active right now and looking at their statuses and getting distracted by everything that doesn't matter. I get stuck doing that a lot. Let's see. I did editing jobs, Roblox scripting / building jobs. So I had like 400 friends. Yeah, you definitely had a lot. That's for sure. I've got 24 online right now. I don't know how many I have total, but I'm probably going to go through and remove some. Some of them I like to keep just because I'm like, they were some of my first viewers. I don't want to remove them just yet, but one day I probably will. Which kind of sucks. Let's see. Hello, Panda. Welcome on in. Thank you for submitting your taxes. How are you doing, dude? Good to see ya. For some people it's good. 47. Yeah, I will say that not for everybody, but some people definitely probably should clean up their friends list a little bit. It definitely doesn't hurt to some degree. I would just be careful with who you friend and unfriend. But yeah. Let's see, 47 online right now. I also have blocked 56 people. That's insane, dude. That's actually crazy to me. Wow. I be vibing. How you? I'm doing all right. I'm pretty tired. But I've been kind of learning and spending a lot of time just the last couple of days working on game development, and I'm getting closer to the point where I feel comfortable enough with scripting that I might be able to start working on my first game, maybe. And depending on how that goes, you know, we'll go from there and try to make a working demo for I mean, this isn't the official name yet, but I've been told it's a good name, and people have told me they like it. Omnia, my open world RPG, space exploration, dating sim, all the things. But once we start working on that, you know, things are gonna go great. Also, I have been sent an exe file. Let's see. Where is it? Okay, I have no idea how loud this is gonna be. So I'm just gonna quickly mute the desktop audio for a second. Let's see. Reinstalling it. Okay. Can I know what I know what I'm doing wrong. Hang on. Rain up on stream. Yes, will do. Will do. Boop. Perhaps. Okay, it's struggling. Give me a second. Give me a second. Run as administrator. Let's try that. Okay. I know it's missing. I need to come over here and there we go. The tired is real. Love the idea, by the way. Considering the descriptors used, I'm getting Baldur's Gate 3 vibes. It's Baldur's Gate 3. Yeah, more sandbox though. It's kind of like how do I even begin to explain it? Imagine a game set in like the Ready Player One universe. Like that's the best way I can describe it, in all honesty. Okay, why can't I? It keeps saying Unity.dll is not installed. Let me see if I can force to run it another way. Because I know I definitely do have all the Unity.dlls. Okay. Come over here. Baldur's Gate 3 is top down like D&D 1. Yeah, it'll be first person shooter. It'll have a lot of Baldur's Gate kind of similarities, I suppose, because it is so immersive. But it is going to be really fun. I can't wait. I really can't wait. Okay, what do I need to do? Okay, what I can try is over here, go to properties and go to details. Okay. Security. Is it gonna have the one thing from Baldur's Gate 3? If you're talking about the thing I think you're thinking about, no. It shouldn't. I guess if you wanted to mod it in, you could mod it in, but like I'm not gonna put that in there. Okay, let me also try that. Okay. No children. You can have children. It's just gonna be a little less immersive for that experience. Okay, why aren't you doing the thing you need to do? I'm sending a DLL. Okay. Thank you. I appreciate it. That might work. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know why it won't run for me. But we'll see. We'll see. I appreciate it though, Sloth. Let's see. The original two Baldur's Gates, I think, are top down, but Baldur's Gate 3 is D&D but immersive video game. Yeah, yeah. It would be like I would say first person Baldur's Gate would be a lot more accurate. It would be real time as well. Actually, I'm just going to compress the build DLL. The exe is within that. Okay, gotcha. The build directory. All right. I'll let you do your thing, man. It's all magic to me to some degree. So, I can't wait though. I want to see this. For those of you who don't know, who are just coming in, Sloth is working on a demo of some 2D mechanics anyway, of how some of the game mechanics might work, which is like so helpful. I'm curious to see like what they've come up with here as well. Someone stole Swifty.com, bruh. That's a bummer. Let me see. I'm curious. Cloudflare is the best place to buy domains. I'm curious. What can we get you for Swiftu? So yeah, Swifty.com is not available, but what if we did like Swiftu Live? Swifty Live is available for $10.44 per year, I think. What's the game being coded in? It'll most likely be C#. I gotcha. Oh, is that? Hang on. You got it? Okay. If you need it for future reference, there's my email. Most of it will be C#, but there will have to be some amount of Python or other languages, because the game will touch into AI a little bit at certain points, mostly with NPCs and such. And most AIs run off of Python or integrate well with Python, which in my case is lucky because Python's an easy language. So we'll see. But most of the NPCs are going to be AI coded a little bit, which is going to be fun. It's going to mean that you can actually form like meaningful friendships with people with your own custom personalities, and you can make your own NPCs with their own custom personalities. And we're gonna the worst part, honestly, is you could end up in a character AI scenario where it's like people get attached to these things and start forming their own, as sad as it is, delusions around these fictional characters, which is not my hope. I mean, I would be honored if I could make an AI that was that realistic, but that is not my goal. My goal is just to make a really fun game, and I think the more realistic the characters in it, the better. Let's see. Cool, I've been meaning to learn some of that. Oh, I think I remember you talking about this game concept before. Oh yeah, I've talked a lot about it a lot, so it wouldn't surprise if you've heard me at some point in time. Yeah, C# is good. It's relatively easy to learn. It reminds me a lot of JavaScript. So if you've ever done any Java, it's very similar to that. It's very, very good. Python is, I think that's similar to Java as well, if I'm not mistaken. I've never done Python though. I've been told it's very easy though. What's wrong with that? That's a success. Hate makes games popular. Popular makes more users. Yeah, but the problem is with character AI's case in specific, and this could happen no matter what. But there was a case where a underage user got on character AI, had a whole like relationship with one of the AI characters, and basically ended up going to the point where he ended up killing himself over this character so that he could supposedly reawaken into the afterlife and meet her. That is my understanding of the situation, and that is a sad situation. I don't want that. That may have had other things tied in alongside it, you know. If you're just a generally speaking lonely person, you can very quickly gaslight yourself into believing anything you need to believe to say something is or isn't real. But, you know, I will probably make it explicitly clear on my game. Like, all character interactions are purely fictional. They're not based on any IRL people. Any likeness is incidental or modded in or whatever. It's going to get a little crazy. The legalities of my game aren't that bad, but it could create some lawsuits for me in the future if I don't put safeguards in there now. And so that's the thing. I'm going to be throwing as many warnings at people on it as humanly possible. And I'm not going to monitor AI interaction because that's a huge job and I would rather not. I sent the .zip as an email. Okay, sweet. Sounds good. I will go pull that up right now, actually. That's not what I want. I want Gmail. Come on. Thank you. Python is easy. You basically tell it what to do and it does it. That sounds fantastic. It's gonna be hard to stop that, especially with VR. VR is gonna make it really bad, yeah. If you extract this to your desktop and then enter the extracted folder, the exe is in there. Hope this works. All right, sounds good. Download, if you will. Okay, I'll download it from there instead. That's fine, Google. There it goes. All right. Now I can close out all that. And let's extract the files right here. Okay, this is exciting for me. I'm not gonna lie. Okay. Run. Okay. Okay, hang on. I need to turn down some things really quick, but you guys will be able to see this in a second. Give me 1 minute, okay? Give me 1 minute. We'll turn it down to that. How's that sound? Okay. Okay. And then over here, it's nothing too crazy to look at yet, but you guys need to understand. This is cool. Okay. You guys can hear it now. So here's some music. This is made by Deadly Sloth, who is here in chat with us right now. So... This game is being developed by King Ragnarok. Dude, what? Welcome to Ulata Commercial Space Station Shop. You are currently on board the Ulata Space Station. I'm Technozyne Z to continue. There are others like me. You have messages hard-coded into us. Walk up to us and you can see our messages that we have for you. No, not the ads! Right when we're getting into it. No! I'll wait for ads. Oh, no. Oh, that was so bad. Such bad timing. I am so sorry, guys. We can wait. We can wait. Okay. Oh, dude, this is gonna be sick. Listen, I know it's nothing too crazy to look at, but this is cool. This is cool. Cool to me, anyway. If I got my brother on here, he could do the Donald Trump dance to this. Like, how does he do it? It's something like this. Right? Is that how Donald Trump dances? I don't know. I don't watch him anymore, but occasionally I see him and I'm like, man, I gotta do that. This game is the greatest game in all the history of games. Quite possibly the best. It's a really, really good game. Oh, dude, this is sick. I'm sorry. I just think anything anybody does is cool. I'm not gonna lie. It's not hard to impress me, but this is cool. Like, you even animated the text. I'm sure there's an easy way to do it, but to me, that is mind-blowing, okay? You added a right-on sequence to it. It doesn't just pop up. You can see how quickly it is, how easy it is to entertain me, though. Press Z on the other signs? Okay. You are currently on board the Ulata space station. We are in orbit of the gas giant Galathar, located in the Midris star system. We are at an altitude of approximately 2 million kilometers above the surface. What? You are playing a pre-alpha test created in order to lay down... Oh, my bad. Hang on. I created in order to lay down the basic mechanics and functions of Omnius. Oh, the Ulata commercial space station shop. What? What do you mean you have no money? What do you mean this pre-alpha doesn't have a money mechanic yet? Look, come back when you have pre-alpha version with money in it, okay? That's beautiful, I'm sorry. This is great. This is a game being developed by King Ragnog. Music and assistance in development, including developing this pre-alpha, are by Deadly Sloth. Dude. This doesn't look like King SMP. It's because it is King SMP. Wait, what? This is King SMP Season 4, actually. You know? We're doing a complete redesign of Minecraft within our game, within the server. And, you know, this is just some early testing footage. It's about time. Honestly, okay, hear me out, guys. What if we did just redesign Minecraft as King SMP Season 4? Why didn't I think about that? King is Notch. I'm Notch. I'm making Minecraft too. This is cool, dude. I'm sorry. I know it's nothing crazy, but it's like, it's cool to me, okay? I like the way you think, though, where it's just like, this is a very basic version, yes. But you've added a dialogue system, and you've added, like, you've added movement. But this is cool. This is really cool. This is something similar to what I was thinking for my first demo, actually. The first 3D demo, anyway. Because, although I could do it in 2D now I think about it. Because my first demo that I really want to showcase is with AI interactions, because I think that's one of the biggest... it's one of my biggest things to sell on the game, I think. King is Notch. Next, I want to try designing a small game with about 10 minutes of gameplay in it based on these mechanics and things. Dude, you're doing things. I love it. I love it. I need to... This is gonna be cool. Let's see. Nope, it's worded wrong. Screw it, this game gave me enough inspiration to buy the course. I'm probably gonna buy it tonight or tomorrow. I just need to double check my bank account to make sure I don't overdraft my account. If I don't have enough money in the account, then I'll just use my mom's card and give her the cash, because I've got cash on hand for it. But we'll see. We'll have King SMP Season 4 with everyone working together to Minecraft. That would be cool. Let's see. The best thing to do is not to buy a course, especially not if you want to develop in Unity. Not for me anyway. I do better with structured learning. Looking around for tutorials and stuff shoots me in the foot and I lose motivation. But if I can get... here, I'll pull it up. Here, let me see. I'll go ahead and hide that because I don't want No offense. I don't want that to be the stream thumbnail though. If that's the first thing people see, they're like, that's not Minecraft. Which would actually maybe bring some eyes in, I don't know. Here. Okay, so they've got this games course, and it's in Unity. I'm actually probably gonna be using Godot, but it's more so the C# scripting that I need help with, and they've got some art things, which is what I really need help with because I suck at art. But they've got a lot of things in here. They teach you, the first couple of things on basics of first games. They teach you how to make a city builder, 3D endless runner, top-down shooter, 2D platformer, those kind of things. And then they use those to kind of help you transfer from those skills into how to use them in other games. So they've got a mobile games course, multiplayer, horror games, selling your first game. They teach you how to market, which is the big one. They've got 2D game art fundamentals, blendering, modeling, and animation, and then pixel art classes, which is really handy. Plus a Discord server with some pretty neat stuff in there. Plus some asset packs, which is kind of nice too, I guess. I'm hoping that that'll work out for me. It's only $400 right now. I say only. Like, that's a small amount. That's a lot. But it's really tempting. It is really tempting. Because right now it would be... Hang on. Without the discount, it is almost $700. So... It's almost 420 actually right now, but it's a really tempting thing to buy. Also, I need to... Can I alt tab? Oh my gosh, I have so many so many windows open. Okay, we can close that. Thank you for doing that, by the way, Sloth. That was sick. I know it wasn't anything too crazy, and it sounds like I'm just overhyping it, but I promise you, that is sick. That is really cool to me. That is really, really cool to me. Let's see, I forgot I'm still broke. Oh. I might wait. I assume they might have a Valentine's Day sale. If they don't have a Valentine's Day, they'll probably have a spring break or summer sale, which sounds far away, but it's really not. Before you know, well, I'll tell you this: spring is like what, 2 months away, 3 months, something like that. It's really not far. It's really, really not far away. That didn't sound good. That wasn't a firework. It wasn't a gunshot. If it was a gunshot, it was a 50 cal. I don't know. I don't hear another one, so it must not be that bad. Did you hear that, Admiral? It sounded big, whatever it was, because our windows dampen sound by a lot. Yeah. Okay. It's fine. Whatever it is, it's fine. Let's see. To redesign Minecraft, that is. I think that would be really cool to redesign Minecraft for, like, a King SMP season or something. I don't know how well it would work, though. We'll see. We just have the stream thumbnail as a gray screen with a white square and a weird pixel art sprites. It was beautiful, dude. It was beautiful. I can send you the Unity files so you can launch them in the Unity editor because it might help to visualize the C# code and tweak it and things. Yes, that would actually be fantastic. That'd be really cool. Let's see, Valentine's is coming up and then birthday in early March. Ooh, you got some shopping that you need to do, dude. You might need to shop for a little bit. For me, what I do when I know I need to buy people gifts, especially for birthdays, Christmas, Valentine's, all those things. I say that like I've ever given anyone a Valentine's Day gift. Your boy King, believe it or not, has been single for his entire life. So, the only person he's buying chocolates for is his mom and himself. And, yeah. You know, maybe this year will be different. Who knows? But, keeping a list of things that they like and adding to it throughout the year, it's so helpful. Right now, for example, I have a list of things even my friends want. So I pull up my notes and I'll tell you guys what's on there. Where is it? Where'd it go? Gift ideas. There it is. So, for example, for my dad, I have on here that he's mentioned at some point a certain guitar pick. So that's on here. For some of my friends, I've listed a couple of games that they like, so I could buy them a certain item from that game. I could buy them certain joke gifts because they don't have certain things that I think they need. So, like, for some examples, some people I know that have bad posture, I would jokingly buy them a back brace and give it to them for Christmas. I think it would be so funny. Favorite candies, numbers, colors, inside jokes that you have with them that you might have an idea for later. There's some fun things that you can do with lists like that. So just keeping notes on them and going, okay, this is a funny inside joke we have. What if I got them a keychain, you know, a keychain thing, and it had, you know, something that referenced that inside joke. Let's see, it's on my side of the house. I think somebody's shooting. I heard a few others that were much quieter. Oh, okay. It may have just been a loaded bullet or something. It's fine. We live in a place where shooting isn't that uncommon, and it's not usually at other people, so it's okay. I had Riz back in the day with the Valentine's Day gifts. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know what I mean, I think I know what I could do. For Valentine's Day, it's easy. You just get somebody some candy. It's honestly easy. I don't need to overcomplicate that. Luckily, I don't have to worry about that as of right now. I might need to. But, I don't need to worry about that right now, so we're good. Oh yeah, by the way, I had an idea for the game that I've been thinking about. If you're open to hearing it and aren't sick of talking about the game. Dude, I will never get sick of talking about the game. I've had 12 years to build up the idea in my head. Talk to me about it, please. Somebody talk to me about it. Dude, I kid you not. Like, this game is... it is one of the things that keeps me going sometimes. It's like, man, this is such a... It's a game that should have existed years ago, okay? I don't know why they haven't made it yet. Every attempt to make it has been failed by greedy corporations who don't know what they're doing in the games industry. And I'm the only one that can... I'm the only one that can save it. I'm the chosen one. No, I'm not the only one, but I know there's not a lot of people out there who are willing to throw that much time into a project like this. And I'm thankful for the people who are. I know Swiftu and Sloth, and I've had a couple of other people even approach me and ask me if I'd like help. And you guys are great. You're fantastic. In school, you have like boxes, and everyone would give out love cards to make everyone feel loved. Oh, dude, I did that at my church one time. That was so awkward because there were these... core memory unlocked. There was these girls They were twins, and they liked me. I did not like them back at all. They were both very annoying, and I forgot about this. I'm not gonna lie. I completely and totally forgot about these two people. Oh no. Ew. No. Okay. Yes, there's a set of twins that liked me. And that sounds like a dream come true for a lot of people, but that's just a nightmare. Because they were exactly the same and they were exactly the same amount of annoying. It was so bad. It was back when I was like 8, maybe 9 years old. And they at church they made us give out these Valentine's Day cards. I really didn't want to do it, but they made us. And the twins are related. Yes, the twins are related. Swifty, what are you on about? This wasn't in Alabama, okay? This was not in Alabama. Okay. I didn't think about it. Why not? You should think before you say anything, Swifty, please. I was only 9 years old. Yeah, so I didn't like them, but they were making me do all these Valentine's Day cards. So we made one for everybody in the class, and they acted like it was so special that I gave them one. And I think it was because I was the only boy their age in that whole church. So I get it now. But when I was 9 years old, I wanted nothing to do with girls, okay? I wanted absolutely zero to do with them. They were of the devil, I tell you, dude, okay? I'm still not convinced that they're not of the devil. I mean, have you guys seen women? They're pretty scary. That was a fun experience. Let's see. I'm sorry. Okay. Let's see. For Christmas, send Kit 30 pounds of potatoes. If I ever got her address, I'm tempted now, just because you said that. Hang on. I'm gonna throw it on my list. It's really a gift for her mom, I guess, which is even better. 30 pounds of potato. Honestly, I'd send like 130 pounds of potato just so it's about as much weight as me. Maybe a little bit more. It's like there's this really heavy box outside. They're like, oh, what's this? Whoa, it's heavy. And it's got like little holes poked in it for breathing or something. Game idea, basically the game could combine choose your own adventure and combat. Basically you interact with characters and are then given choices that affect the overall plot of the game. I'm going to try to get this mechanic introduced in my 10-minute demo. Sloth. Yes, that. But imagine even bigger, okay? Oh boy. So, this is where AI is, like, helpful, I guess. So the idea is you're gonna be able to build up these friendships with these characters, and there's not any pre-programmed way they respond to things besides, like, a slider, I guess, right? Hey, Cheek, how's it going? It's good to see you. So, like, imagine there's kind of like a randomizer, I guess, on random NPCs. There's a lot of custom-made ones for certain custom-made quest lines, but there's a lot of random generation as well in there. That way, every playthrough is unique. because I want it to be kind of like Minecrafty in terms of it's so sandbox. Like you go into it and the world is it's different every time you load it up while still maintaining the core feel. And so the idea would be like, yeah, you can choose your own adventure in a lot of things, and killing certain characters in the game will do certain things. Declaring war on certain factions could spell the end of the galaxy in some cases. I have a Santa Claus boss fight that I want to do, dude. Like, we've got some really funny things planned for some of the factions. Um, but you know, it'll have a lot of choose your own adventure ideas for sure, especially tied into the combat systems. So you're definitely along the right line of thinking there, Sloth. I like it. Hello, Nuggy. Welcome on in. Um, clearly not. Yeah, I love how you guys just realized that. What was the arrangement meant to be then? Like they both liked you, but they fought over you. What were they expecting? I don't know what they were expecting, but yeah, something like that. Let's see. I'm gonna try to add a reputation mechanic. Add in the reputation mechanic affects outcomes. Yes, yes, yes. Exactly. Reputation is gonna be key. For sure. Let's see. Can't believe you're still calling me Cheek. I don't know how I'm still doing it. Usually I forget, but I feel like since it's so weird that like I have to keep calling you Cheek. There should be an option to 3D scan your face with your camera, maybe even body, and that imports your character. So, Swifto, it's funny that you mentioned that. I can pull up, because you're also asking about this, Panda. I do have a document. Yes, there's a whole document on this, and let's see, where is it? In the character creator screen, there's a very in-depth way to do it, much more in-depth than even The Sims. But we will have a way that, yes, you can scan your face, and AI will either be able to analyze the picture and shape your face for you, or if you actually have the capacity or the capability with like your phone or your desktop camera to have depth perception on your camera, then it'll automatically 3D scan it and build a model for you. It'll be able to sample your skin tone. It'll be able to sample your eye color. I have a system set up for it to rate you on a scale of 1 to 10, and it's based off of Ryan Reynolds. So the closer you look to Ryan Reynolds, the closer you are to a 10 out of 10. The farther you are from Ryan Reynolds, the farther you are from 10 out of 10. It can make assumptions based off of you. So if it detects that you wear glasses, then it's going to say like it's going to call you a nerd. If it sees like freckles on you, it says that you're a redhead, then it's going to tell you that you're probably soulless. It's going to be really fun. There's going to be a mechanic for character creation as well. So a lot of the times they have default facial hairs, and I like that. We're going to have that. But you're also going to be able to paint it on in whatever thickness you want. So if you want your whole face to be covered in hair, you can do that. And you can cover how long the facial hair is, how thick it is. Or you could just, put on one of the defaults. But you can paint on your own facial hair. You can paint on your own eyebrows, your own top of the head hair. You're going to be able to adjust after the AI makes the character of you as well. You can create from scratch, so if you don't want to touch AI at all, you don't have to. The game is going to let you have your own age, and you'll actually age in the game. You can control that a little bit with some in-game settings as well, and depending on if we add different alien races as well, then you'll also have a different way to age there. There's going to be a naming system, so you can have a first and last name and an optional middle name that can show up in the game as well. So, for example, if you are a child in the game, because you can I'm gonna let you be whatever you want. The world is your oyster in this game, basically. And you know, if you want to just be a kid in the game and be like a 12-year-old, and your parents yell at you, they bring out the middle name, like, oh, that's terrifying. You get to choose your planet of origin, your height. The height can be capped as well based on your age if you want it to be. So it'll have a recommended height. You can choose employment if you're already at a certain age. So if you want to be a 30-year-old in the game, you can select what career you're already in, if any career. You're able to set up a family system. So if you want your parents to still be alive in the game, it'll auto-generate the parents for you based on the face that they gave you. So it'll have, because of the slider system, it'll basically select the exact opposite for your mother and father, and so that you're in the middle of them too, so you're a perfect blend. Or you can select that they're adopted parents and make them yourself. You can select siblings and how many of them you have. If you are a certain age in the game, you can pick that you already have a significant other, or if you already have kids, or pets even. And then you're gonna be able to talk to those NPCs as the user through your mic, which is gonna be fun. And sound will be really a huge key in this game. It'll be your way to communicate with NPCs. It'll be echoes. So like if you're out in a cave, your voice will echo out in a cave. It could trigger avalanches. It could attract enemies if you're playing in a silent, like if you're trying to be sneaky and play a stealth level. If you start talking in your mic, enemies might find you. But it also allows you to talk your way out of it. So if you're wearing a disguise, you can say, oh yeah, I belong here. And then you have to try to convince them that you do belong there, that you're not the most wanted man in the galaxy because you killed 20,000 people and blew up a planet or two. Never happens. Thank you for lurk. I appreciate it, Cheek. Would that be considered racist? The thing I said about redheads? Maybe. I don't know. I ask mostly to make sure that you have ideas down so you don't forget any of them and can easily workshop them. Yeah, that's why I've got the list. Somebody convinced me to do it a while ago, and I'm glad because there are some things I would forget. The basic idea of the game has always been in my head for 12 years, like I said. And I'm just ready to get it going. The Ryan Reynolds index. Let's see. All redheads are soulless. True. Is there going to be a different scale for people that are female presenting? I don't know who we would have as our opposing option there. King is a mod for a map allowed. Yeah, right. What? Yes. You can use a mod that has a mini map. Yeah, you're good. I think honestly, I think it would just be more funny. I think it would be more funny to do it with keeping it Ryan Reynolds. He is the peak of humanity after all, I don't know. I'd have to think about it, but I gotta look into the legalities of using Ryan Reynolds as the basis of it as well. But I think it would be funny. It's mainly meant as a meme, not to be taken seriously, because there's only one Ryan Reynolds, and we all know we're not him. So, Let's see. So you're saying I can technically call myself LeBron James the 6th Jr. and become a famous basketball player? Yes, you could. And technically speaking, due to my family system, yes, you could. You could set yourself up in the game to have, LeBron James the 5th out there as well. And I mean, if we wanted to, I could let you make your whole family tree if you wanted, I guess, which would be kind of funny. I don't know. That'd be interesting. That'd be really interesting, Swifto. I don't think the redhead thing is racist. Two of my friends are redheads and find it funny anyways. It's funny to make fun of redheads. It's so funny. I'll stop talking about this because I don't want to make it a debate. That's fair. Cool, then. I gotta go eat some dinner. Hopefully be right back. All right, sounds good, Panda. Sounds good. I hope you enjoy dinner. Put Ryan Reynolds through one of those terrible AI gender swappers. That would be funny. I'll tell you what, we do Ryan Reynolds, but without the facial hair, and that's what that's how it would rate people who are female. What's going on, Big Unk? Not much. Just yapping about games and pretending to get work done. It's really nice. I hate gingers. You know, I know a few. They're interesting people. They are certainly interesting people. Let's see. I recently found out Big Unk is the name of a real rapper. That's funny. That's actually funny. What the heck? I love that. Now let me see. What are some of the more interesting game ideas we have? I can't name a single good redhead in both ways. What do you mean both ways? Okay, hang on. Hold on, buddy. Hold on, okay? Let's talk about this. Famous redhead girls, okay? Personality as in actually looking good? Okay. Well, I mean, we're gonna ignore fictional characters just for our own sake here, because there's a lot of them. Let's see who we got in terms of real people here. Come on, you can't say that about Reba McEntire, dude. Come on. Come on. Have some common human decency. Emma Stone is a redhead? Okay, Emma Stone is pretty cool. Who else is on here? Lindsay Lohan, she's cool. There's a lot of good redheads. You just gotta look for them. They might not be pouring out of the sky, but I mean, redheads might be endangered right now. I'm not gonna lie. Hello, Hook. How's it going? Welcome on in. I refuse to be friends with a ginger ever again. Gotta go let my brother play, so I'll be back a little later. Alright, sounds good, Nuggy. I think gingers are cute with their, like, freckles and cool hair, but personality, they're horrible. I mean, I don't know. I think some of them have decent personalities. I don't know. I don't think they're terrible. I think some of them have some quirks, but it's mostly because they think they're the main character, which is the issue, I guess. But I think that's a lot of people. It's just it's a trap. They're tricking you, King. No, you gotta understand, okay? Trust me, I know it sounds like I'm being tricked, but you gotta understand, I can fix them. I can fix them, okay? Don't be dissing Reba, I'll cut you down faster than you can say help me. That's crazy, dude. Okay. Listen, bud. Listen. Okay, there's one redhead I can respect. One, Ed Sheeran. Ed Sheeran is cool. He's pretty chill. No, King, don't fall down that rabbit hole. Maybe it's just in my genes to like redheads. I was about to say I was born in Ireland. I was not. But I have a decent amount of ancestry from that region. Several family members in Ireland as well. some of the other places that also have a decent density of redheads, I can also say with pretty good certainty that I'm also from. I'm half dead. Amen to that, dude. Don't fall down that rabbit hole. Anyways, I'll be back. Alright, sounds good. Okay, new faction idea, guys. There's a group of redheads on the in my game, and they they're soulless. They are the most evil upon evil of factions. Okay, it would be perfect. Oh, I wanted to tell you guys some of the more interesting mechanics in the game, right? NPCs are arguably the best part. Let me see if I can get over there. So all NPCs would be able to listen to you talk. And so you'll be able to actually have a conversation with them, and it just goes on and on and on. And they'll eventually tell you that they need to leave or that they have something to go do, and you can annoy them. And eventually you might push them to the edge where they just want to kill you. That's a thing that could happen. All NPCs are going to be romanceable, even while married. So you can convince NPCs to cheat or to divorce or break up with their partner in pursuit of you if you have enough riz. How you treat other NPCs will affect other NPCs around you. So if you tell like an NPC that like, oh yeah, I hate all redheads, then the game will allow that NPC to spread it to his friends and say, hey, this guy hates redheads. He's really bad. Or in this case, redheads might actually be the scum of the earth, and this guy's actually like really hateful towards redheads. And he goes, heck yeah, brother, I'll tell all my friends about you. And, that could give you a positive reputation. So knowing who you're talking to is also very helpful. NPCs are usually pretty friendly with some exceptions, and they're willing to trade with you. So when you talk to an NPC, they'll kind of like, you can always say, hey, do you have anything that we could trade with? And, you could trade guns or ships and things like that, depending on the value and both of your needs. And whenever you talk to one NPC, it'll put them in the address book. So, so you know where they live, and you can go talk to them again. And you can build up friendships with these people. Ship flying mechanics are really, really sick. It's going to be like Star Wars Squadrons, so if you've never seen, you can have different flight systems. So you'll have like blasters, engines, shields, and probably something else. I don't know. Probably one other thing. But you'll have those three subsystems, and you can cycle power through each one if you want, or if you can power up all three fully because you have a good enough reactor, then that's fine. If you cut off your engine systems, your ship will still maintain speed up until you get pulled into a gravity field, at which point your ship will start to slow down a little bit. So theoretically, once you hit your speed limit of whatever the max speed is IRL, so I guess the speed of light would be probably the fastest you could go, then your ship will slow down, and you could theoretically anyway, you could do space drifting, which is gonna be fun. There's different size classes and stuff for ships, where you'll have different seating amounts, different cargo space. You're gonna be able to build your own ship. Size class 4 is just what I'm calling it right now. That's for like colonies, which could house up to 100+ people. Massive cargo spaces, places for your smaller ships to dock off onto, and it can also act as a home base. So think things like Star Destroyers from Star Wars, the Borg cube from Star Trek, if that's your thing. Things like that. That would be your size class 4. Theoretically, I guess you could make a super weapon like a Death Star and call it size class 5, but it would be kind of crazy. There's Easter eggs in here. I'd like to get MatPat to have an Easter egg. There's going to be an Easter egg where you can find me as the character and talk to me. There's going to be a couple of things referring to like Technoblade, where if you get a certain amount of potatoes, then it'll give you an achievement that said you'd make the pig proud. You can also run into a pig with a crown, which would be really, really cool. If you go out into the middle of the ocean on Earth, if I leave the ocean in the game, I might get rid of it. I don't know yet. There might be a boat there, and if you touch it, it'll give you an achievement called He Touched the Butt, and it's a reference to Nemo. We had some things about Minecraft Ohio, some things from my friend group. If you go to a movie theater, there's going to be public domain movies showing. So anything that enters the public domain while I'm developing this will probably end up in a movie theater. So you could go watch a movie in the game. There might be some Gen Z slang here and there, but people will call it a dead language or whatever. There could be Inception, so you could dream about dreaming about dreaming. If you go to an airport and you decide to open fire, it gives you an achievement called No Russian. If you can do a Germany 1940s move, that might give you an achievement as well. I haven't decided. There's a certain way to unlock a snail chasing you. That was added by Cheeky Oswald. And so if the snail chases you, it kills you. Or if the snail chases you and touches you, it kills you. There's a Santa boss fight. A lot of gunplay. A lot of gunplay. But there's also going to be hand-to-hand combat and melee combat. So you can take your pick. We can't forget about the Sloth Concerts Easter eggs. No way, dude. Not forget about that. I actually have you marked down here on music somewhere. Hang on. Where is music? Is that in this document or is it in the other one? It might be in the other document. I have a couple of documents. I don't know. I got concerts here. Okay. So yeah, you can license. I'm gonna license music from artists, possibly, depending on how much that costs. There's gonna be special concerts with real life artists and made up artists. Deadly Sloth will be there. And just whoever else wants to have a concert, honestly. If they'll make some music for the game, I'll throw them in there. There's gonna be some radios, kind of similar to GTA and Need for Speed. And I'd like to make a track list system where if so when you meet somebody and you're talking to them a lot, it'll play different themes and such. And so like you'll have a stranger theme, a friend theme, a romance theme, things like that. When you're at home, it'll play a certain theme song. When you've been away from people for a long time and you're by yourself for a long time, it plays a lonely theme. The game kind of desaturates a little bit, so it makes you want to go hang out with other people again. There might be some ailments added to the game, but I don't know if they'll be fun. That's why I'm going to attempt to be careful with it. Oh, death. Hang on, I have a death mechanic. Where is it? Where is it? Did I lose it? Hang on. I will find it. Control F, death. And it just didn't do it. Okay. I did not write it down. Well, anyway, on death, you have the option of respawning as your character and trying again. You have the option of accepting your death and spawning in as your next of kin, or creating a new character in the galaxy and starting fresh. You have the option of well, we had several other options. This is why you need to write stuff down. I can't remember. You have the option of starting a new world as well. But that's always an option. You can always have a different save file if you want. Hardcore mode would force you to play as a different character every time. Whereas this one, you know, main game, you can just respawn infinitely, which would be fun. But I think it'd be really cool to take part in the game and just go, oh yeah, now we're gonna play as my son, and we're gonna play as my son's son, and just continuing on down that list until, and it'll keep track of it too. That's the fun thing. It'll have a family tree that'll be built into the game, and so you'll be able to see it and kind of go, oh, this is really neat. I get to write my own songs and play at the concerts too. It's gonna be so sick, dude. I can't wait. Oh, wait, dude, hold on. Sloth. You just gave me an idea. I don't know if you meant to or not, but the player could make their own concert. The player could actually become their own celebrity in the game and do... Oh, dude. Sloth, that... Steve Jobs, because you're talking like him? I've never listened to Steve Jobs, I'm gonna be honest. Hang on. Videos. Let's see. Where is Steve Jobs? I want... Here we go.
What we want to do is we want to put an incredibly great computer in a book that you can carry around with you.
That's
that you can
crazy.
learn how to use in 20 minutes. We don't know
I don't talk like that. I don't talk like that at all.
how to do that now. It's impossible technically. So we had three options. One was to do nothing.
That's really inspiring.
The second one was...
I'm not gonna lie, but I'm gonna refund you on that because I'm not gonna take that personally. I am not gonna take that. Alright, ads are about to start playing, I think, and I'm gonna go get some water because I've been yapping a lot. But yeah, this game is gonna be crazy. It's gonna be so fun. I'm also making radio and ambience music. Yeah. I'm excited, dude. I'm excited. I can't wait. Alright, I'm gonna be right back because I need water. I'll talk about that in a minute. Alright, sorry about that, guys. I am back again. There is something in my throat, and it is awful. It's been in the last couple of days. I've had this nasty cough, and I can't get rid of it, and it's tiring. Cause like I can't breathe. Like I can breathe, but I can't breathe. If that makes any sense. Um, Hang on. Okay, we're good there. Like if I take a deep breath, no, I'm gonna cough all that air right back up. Which has led to like a couple. Well, last night especially, I had a hard time getting some sleep because it was just like every time I started to relax, my body would take a deep breath, and I'm like, oh no, I'm gonna cough, and it just I'd get in a coughing fit again. I was like, man, nothing I seem to do worked out there, but we I'm hopefully gonna be able to get that looked at soon. Waiting on the insurance company to send us our information for the year. So I'm just holding out, hoping I don't have an emergency before then, I guess. But yeah, it's been a little less than ideal, that's for sure. We're so back. Heck yeah, dude. Heck yeah. Oh man, I really want to start working on that game, but I have no idea where to start. And I think that's the big thing, is just picking one spot and just starting. It doesn't matter what part I start with, I guess. I'm kind of thinking about starting with something that's so incredibly stupid. But I don't know. I'd kind of like to start with the character creator for some reason, but I don't know how that would work exactly. But that would have all of our NPCs textured, or not textured, but modeled. Because it would just pick random values on a lot of that, to some degree, which would make it a lot easier, that's for sure. Oh, and I guess this was one thing I forgot to mention about, is that going down or up? Is that west or east? That's east. Okay, we're good. Oh, can I have that back? Thank you. The graphics. It goes from like realism straight on down to like, oh yeah, we're going pixel art now. And I don't know how to feel about that, but I've got a great way to set it up, at least, I think. Because I think that's the big thing with the game, is it's going to struggle to run on most devices. So if we went pixel art route, it would be okay. It would be weird to do 2D in a 3D space, but it was done with Doom and it worked okay, I think. So that's one thing I'm excited about with it. And I've not seen any other games do it, and that's weird to me, because like indie developers, that would be like a relatively easy-ish thing to do. Like, it's not like easy, but it's somewhat easy. I would also kind of like to make a streamer simulator game. I know like there's Tuber Simulator or whatever, and you know that game is what it is, but I feel like I have a lot of insights now where we could just kind of have some fun with that. And it would be interesting, I think. Because throw that up on the App Store to help fund development of other things. Because people will, you know, they'll sit and watch an ad every once in a while if they know it's for developing the game. Make sure to just reward them for watching ads, and it's okay. You never want to punish people with ads. You want to reward them for ads. And things are usually okay if you do that. Because that's the thing, like, the sooner I get away from working my other job, the sooner I can focus on working on Omnia, which is the big thing. You know, we all want Omnia to happen. And so how I'm going to do that, hopefully anyway, is making a whole bunch of not crappy games. Like, I intend to put a lot of heart and soul into those games, but they're not my passion, you know? They're merely a step to get in the right direction. And so if I made other games that people could play, and in turn it helps support me by ad revenue or whatever, then that would be great. Otherwise, I mean, I could turn to crowdfunding, and I'm not against it. But crowdfunding requires you to meet your goals quickly. And I don't know if I can meet my goals quickly enough, or meet my deadlines quickly enough in order to keep up with the demand from Kickstarter campaigns or what have you, you know? I want Omnia, which is funny because Omnia means everything, so it sounds like I'm one of those main characters. Yeah. I'll take one of everything. Gosh. I get it though. I'm in the same boat, dude. Once I have Omnia, the question of would I play anything else does kind of enter the scene. Like, I would still probably play Minecraft because it's different enough. But like, if I were just playing a single player game that day, would I rather play Stardew Valley or Omnia? Truth is, I think I personally would probably play Omnia. And there's nothing wrong with Stardew. It is a great game, but the wide expanse that Omnia would offer compared to Stardew would be very, very, very big compared to the scope of Stardew. Now, Stardew is a lot more polished than Omnia will probably ever be, which is kind of the scary thing, I suppose. How will money work? We gonna have to like get jobs and work jobs. Do games go into public domain? Arcades with public domain games could be like in the game or in real life. Because I have two very different answers for that. So in the game, theoretically, you'll probably get jobs through, or you'll probably be able to get a job. Alternatively, you can get money through other means like less than ethical means, like you know, kidnapping people, killing, stealing, taxing your citizens into oblivion if you so choose to become a ruling entity. You know, there's a lot of options. There's a lot of options to make money in the game, and I'm not sure where the limit necessarily is. I think it just constantly will just keep adding more ways to make money probably over time. I think that's what I would do anyway. Let's see. Game development within a game, so meta. You could be a game dev in the game. So I'm thinking where I'm going to put myself in the game is in a house somewhere on Earth. And you're going to have to actually go find it. And when you find it, you find me. And I'm essentially quote unquote God in the game, I guess. Like I made that world, but I recognize that it's not the real world, and I'll go like, congrats, you found me. And you know, it'll have like an Easter egg, I guess. Like I don't know what it would be. It might just be called Ready Player One, because it is such a Ready Player One moment. But there will be like a whole set of puzzles that you have to find and do to find me as well. And I was thinking about making it so it gave you cheats. So if you found me, you could get cheats in the game unlocked. But I don't want to lock cheats behind a quest that you have to do every single time in the game. But I kind of also like that idea, I don't know. And a house on a hill in New Orleans. Yes, it's called The Rising Sun. Ah, boy. This is actually kind of looking sick. I like this. But yeah, I do like that idea though, Sloth. A lot of what I'm just trying to figure out is like some things in the game aren't going to be feeling very satisfactory just because it's like I could have gotten that in a way easier way, and because of risk rewards, you want your risks to be very rewarding. And I'm just trying to figure out a way to balance that with the fact that it is also a, you know, it is a game that is not supposed to, it's supposed to be realistic, you know, and sometimes your risks don't always match your reward. And I guess that's just part of it. But at the same time, I'm trying to balance fun with realism, which is the tough part. And that's kind of something you do later on, I guess, is balancing. First and foremost, you just want it to be a fun game. Let's see. You should get a cool item for finding you, bro. Cool. Be cool if you got an amulet for it. You could control... So you could control when you wanted to use it. It's an idea. Okay, I'm trying to think. Okay. So you'll have your console cheats, right? But, like you said, Swifty, the amulet exists. Now, let's say you get the amulet, and you give it to an NPC. Then the NPC has cheats. And now the NPC doesn't know how to utilize those cheats yet, but give it enough time, it figures it out. And it will destroy, it could destroy the whole world or something. And that would be like a whole lesson on why you shouldn't give AI access to things or whatever. Then you get the achievement called Free Guy. Yes! Yes! It unlocks its next level of consciousness. Gosh. Never mind the gameplay. Developing the game is going to be a thing of, oh, I could have done that way easier. For example, I was trying to get the speech system working, but kept running into a problem with the rendering when the player collides with a sign. And I tried for ages. And all I could have done was change one method from private void awaken to private void enable. Took me half an hour to realize, dude, I'm so sorry. I've luckily, well, I've not tried to develop anything on my own just yet. I've been having my hand held for a little bit. But, there are a lot of moments like that where I've been like, man, I was being so stupid. I did that wrong. I remember on the plugin I was working on for the server, you know, I was talking to ChatGPT to try to help fix it because I didn't know what I was doing. I don't use Java really, so I wasn't familiar with how to fix it. And I was talking to it a lot, and it wasn't working, and I just didn't know why. And then I realized it was using it was pulling from libraries that I didn't have installed. And so I eventually realized at a certain point that I just needed to initialize the libraries, and it worked. but it took me like 2 hours sitting there going, this isn't working. This isn't working. I don't know why. And nearly throwing things because it's just so maddening. I'm like, wait a minute. I didn't initialize that. My bad. I have a feeling I'm going to be doing that a lot. At least I remember to always end my code with a semicolon. So long as you're doing that, you're okay, right? Welcome to software development. Yeah. So much fun. Semicolons and Control S. That if you can remember those things, I feel like you might be okay, right? Oops. Okay. Oh. Okay. There we go. I always forgot the semicolons because I'm used to writing in Python. Oh, dude. Does Python not use semicolons? I didn't know that. I just assumed everybody uses semicolons. Oh, that would throw me off. That would throw me off so quickly. Your semicolon buttonhole break. Honestly, it hasn't been used very much, so I'm just catching it up to speed. Okay, how do I want to do this? So much coding is just semicolons. Yeah, semicolons and periods. Use a lot of periods to add descriptions and stuff on top of it. I need to get into the habit of signing my code a little bit and explaining what it's there for. Otherwise, I'll forget. I just remembered, like, oh yeah, you need to do / in order to say that that's not code. And then I was like, yeah, wait, why am I remembering this? And I was like, wait, I need to be doing that with my code so I can read it. And so that other people can read it if something isn't working and I need help. Because it's all well in games until it's like, oh yeah, you know, I got this. And it's like, no, you don't. Let's see. I remember the insane amount of semicolons, and I can type void in less than a second now. Yeah. Void, public, and int, and string. Those are all the good ones, you know? That's all you need. Although bool is very helpful too. I will say bool is helpful. Because that's just a true or false statement, which is pretty much just the entirety of what a game is built on. So, you know, you're set. Two words for me when it comes to Unity development: public int. Yup. Dude. So many numbers. I don't see myself using floats, like, probably ever, but I'm sure I will find myself using them a lot more at some point. So, you know, those exist too, I guess, but I don't know. I just, like I said, I don't see myself using them very much. Although I suppose for movement and such, it's probably helpful because changing speeds and such is kind of a pain otherwise. Okay. Variables are fun though. I feel like I finally understand them, which is nice. And doing arrays in C# is so much easier than C. Oh my gosh. I was trying to understand arrays in base level C, and it was like, dude, this sucks. I nearly broke down in tears one day. It was so bad. It's like, I'm not smart enough for this, man. It was so bad. But now it's all a piece of cake. I think I could make games if I figured out how to design GUIs, models, art. Honestly, yeah, I kind of am similar boat right now, I feel like. I know enough that I think I could kind of start to teach myself. But that marketing is a big one as well, and the art that they teach in that games course. I think I could probably teach myself GUI. That's relatively easy. I mean, simplicity is key in a lot of those things. I mean, you open up the Minecraft menu buttons and it's like, whoa, that's relatively easy enough. This GUI is simple. Simple GUIs are the way to go. Would you look at that? I'm making modifications to the motion script, and guess what I forgot? Oh no. Oh no. At least it tells you what line it's missing on, right? I'm hoping it does. I'm assuming you're using Visual Studio, so it should be relatively easy to find, but it does. Okay, that's good. That's good. I've had to do a lot of debugging, and I've been following tutorials today. It's like, oh, it's always I always mess up with the curly brackets. I add one when it already added one for me, or I forgot to add one because I thought it was adding it for me and it didn't. And that has been fun. That has been very maddening. But I can always just scroll down to the bottom and look to see if there's a little red line telling me that I'm missing a curly bracket somewhere. I should do it with survival documentary levels of difficulty right in my C# and Notepad. That's just wrong. That is 100% totally wrong. Don't why? No. No. Gosh. Sleep. Please. It's almost night. Hang on. Give it a second. There we go. Masochist software development. I mean, I'll say this much. I have used Notepad a little bit, but I only use it when it's like small things, like maybe not even farther than like editing a configuration file. Like outside of that, I'm not sure I could do any more development with it. Especially C#, dude. That would kill me. Google Docs. Oh my gosh. Now that would be something. That would be something. Because it would constantly try to correct you on your grammar and your formatting. And it's like, I don't want you to do that. I just want you to leave it alone. Oh, man. I'm kind of tempted to make my own version of Minecraft in in Unity. I know it's been done 100 times before, but now I'm just kind of thinking about it. It would be kind of interesting, I guess, because it would teach me a lot about how to really code, I guess, and how to how game objects work and such. And there's not like a ton of tutorials out there that I would be able to go look for and specific for it, so it would teach me integrating other people's work and such as well. And Discord messages, that's wrong. That's just completely and totally unacceptable, sir. Gosh. Minecraft chat. That's terrible. No. Sir. Stop. Stop before I have to kill you. Like, please. We could have peace, okay? You're a heretic. This is blasphemy. Twitch chat. That's terrible. What is wrong with you, Swiftu? Did you get dropped on your head as a baby or something? Like, no judgment here, but like all the judgment, okay? Please stop up Swifty live before I eat my own limbs. I'm really considering shedding some tears right now, I'm not gonna lie. Suddenly the point of living feels a lot less there. Okay, we'll do that. In there. There we go. Okay. I think this might, I don't know if this will look good or not, but we're gonna try. It's got that lip, which is kind of what's concerning me. Because it's gonna kind of look a little wacky. But it'll be okay. Hey, how's that look? Okay. That's good. Yeah, actually, wait. Hold on, this was actually really beautiful. You know, King, if you want to make a cool start games, making a dress to impress game, sending it to me so I can put it on my Unblock Games site. Because people keep begging for it. The thing about dress to impress is it requires other players. And so, like, if it's... I mean, the chances of it working would be fine. But it would be kind of cool. I don't know. I could design an AI system that picks out other clothes and they can judge it at a certain point. So that way it's not only player driven, but it would remove the AI as there's more players. So it would, yeah. That might work. I don't know. Thinking about buying a custom domain for the site, not a bad idea. It'll make it a lot easier to remember, that's for sure. Trying to think. I'm debating if they block the domain, if it blocks the whole thing. Yeah, that's the thing I'm kind of thinking about. If they were to do that, it would kind of it would ruin it would break the whole thing, you know. Gosh. Okay. Then I would be down $10. Yeah, which isn't great. That is not great. Ideally, you want to keep as much money as you humanly can, especially if you're wanting to buy a course for game development, or if you're, well, Valentine's Day is also coming up, so you know you wouldn't want to be down any money. Okay. Um. Hmm. What does it look like from below? Okay. Hold on. This might actually, this actually might be really cool. Because all we would have to do now is add the roof, which would just slide on up into there, and it would be fine. Where's my frog lights? If I can find my frog lights, would be fine. That reminds me, I need a big update because I promised one. I did Doki Doki Literature Club. It's not pirating because it's free. That's kind of true. Kind of true. I mean, I actually don't know if that isn't pirating, because I think you still technically need the license. But, I mean, that's actually like a really good one to throw on there. I didn't think about that. Okay, can I? Yeah, there we go. Okay, do we have frog lights? We do not. Okay, where did I put them? The endless question. It's okay. Ads are starting in about 5 minutes, sort of. So, just throwing that out there to everybody. Make sure that, you know, if you do end up getting stuck in an ad, taking good care of yourself during that time. Just go use the bathroom, get some water, maybe a snack, and by the time you've done all that, the ads will be over and you'll be back and hanging out with me. And I mean, if it were me, I'd rather be watching the ads, but you know, I know some of you are psychopaths and think that I'm actually entertaining, which is crazy to me. Hmm. Okay. Okay. Actually, gotta go because it's 2 a.m. in the UK at the moment. Yeah, definitely get some sleep, dude. Thank you again for showing me that demo. It was sick. I know it was simple, but it was sick. And you know, you might be one of the first people to play my demo. I will say that much. There's a very good chance. Um, so you know, I'll let you know when I have something ready. Epic, heck yeah, dude. I heard whispers of people making other sites before break 2, but those people probably forgot the second they got home. Yeah, probably. See ya, King. See ya, chat. See ya, Sloth. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate you, dude. It was good seeing you. All right, let's go find my frog light. Yeah, there it is. I think it's down here. It's usually down here. I need to move it. Yep, there it is. Okay, we'll just take this over. Hey, Frost, I'll hit that dab here in a second. How's it going, dude? Okay. Boop. And boop. And boop. 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 Okay. 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 Yeah. Okay. We're good. Okay. Let me hit that dab right now. There you go. New Year treat you well? I'd say so. It's been a interesting New Year so far. I'm sure it'll only get more interesting, but I'm having a pretty good day, I'd say. Working on game development already, and I'm pretty excited. I'm gonna hopefully be doing my New Year's resolution list or goals, whatever. Probably on Wednesday, I think. So I'm pretty excited about that, I guess. Let's see. My new year has started with breaking my mom's $1,500 laptop. Ooh. Spilling a small amount of water. Yikes. That's rough, dude. I'm sorry to hear that. That's... Ooh. Quote it. That's crazy. Dabbing in the big 25. I feel terrible. Makes it hard to sleep at night. Yeah. Well, if it was an accident, then like, I don't know. I think it's forgivable. I know it's still tough to forgive yourself, but like, sometimes I think we're harder on ourselves than what we need to be. This is looking really good. Hey, Infinite, thank you for submitting your taxes. I appreciate it. Okay, we need to bring the roof down to here. That way I actually know where things are going. And perhaps what I really need to do is come over here and design the roof up here first. Gotta do it at least once, right? Yeah, exactly. Oh, dude, tax season is coming up. Oh, crud. I gotta get my tax stuff ready soon. Lost my Pennington, went to go find it and knocked over a glass of water that isn't even near the laptop, but it managed to barely creep over. It's always the most inconvenient times that those things happen, aren't they? It wasn't anywhere near, and the things, it just makes no sense how it got there, and it did. I've, yeah. I might not be I'm speaking from experience. Yeah. Um. Okay, that's fine. Let's see. Literally soaked my phone, my cracked phone, and that's fine. Yeah. I'd much rather have lost my phone than the laptop. Yeah, probably. A phone is a lot easier to replace. A laptop, on the other hand, those are... Well, yeah. Plus, it's mine. That's true. Yeah. I don't know. My phone has been submerged. I don't know how many times. And it won't die. And like, you pour a little bit of water on a I don't remember what I was gonna say, but I was gonna say something. It's fine. Hey, Coral, thank you for submitting your taxes. I appreciate it. I'm so sorry for the ads about to happen, guys. I'm going to take a quick break during that just to give myself a second because I think I need it. I'll get myself some food. Maybe my brain will start braining again. I broke my iPhone by submerging it in brisk. What? That should be a crime, sir. When I drop this one in the bath 4 times and have a whole glass of milk spilt on it, it's chilling. That's crazy to me, dude. I've accidentally taken my phone in the shower. Like, I was just texting somebody back really quick, and I wasn't even thinking, and I just walked into the shower. I'm like, oh. In my defense, I was really tired, because I walked in with my socks still on, too. I don't know how that happened. Fun times. Fun times. Okay, I will be back, hopefully, in couple minutes when the ads start, and I'll see you guys very soon. Okay, see you then. And we're back. How's it going, everybody? I know ads are still playing for some of you. I'm sorry for that. I wish it weren't so. But we're back again. How's it going? I don't think I've ever eaten 2 cookies so quickly. But, actually, no, that's a lie. I've definitely eaten cookies quicker, but it's fine. Let's see. Let's catch up here on chat. I need Kit to stream because I want to get back to back on Tiny Hardcore. That's fair, dude. I will say, I need Kit to stream so I can get my my arson count up higher, but you know, I guess we're just not the same. But that's okay, you know, everybody has their own reasons. I will say Kit is probably going to stream today. It's a Skyblock Kingdoms Day, right? I can check. Schedule. SBK, yeah. She usually streams SBK. Not a whole lot of things to cancel on that one. And I will say, if she does keep her new schedule, she's gonna test it out later this week, I think. She will be a lot less tired, and hopefully she can get away from canceling streams more often, because that's kind of the big thing. It's exhausting being a college student. And I know that's just how it is, and she knows that's how it is, but it makes it hard to get things done that you want to get done, you know? So, she's gonna be trying a new schedule. Hopefully that'll make it so all of her planned streams do end up working out. Let's see. I fell asleep with the brisk shot on the couch in front of me, woke up to it, opened and spilled behind me. My phone was soaked. God knows how long it was sitting there and how it even happened. Bro, I'm sorry to hear that. That sucks. Wow. My friend didn't even think my Colonel Sanders form. Wait, my friend didn't think Colonel Sanders from I Love You, Colonel Sanders, a finger licking good dating sim was hot. What? How dare they? I know. Like, I don't know, man. He's, he is a specimen, okay? Like, if anyone's hot, it's him. Him and Ryan Reynolds. It's forgot I'm the captain of the Dodgebolt team and the draft is coming up. Good luck. I didn't know there was a draft for that. I've been dodging drafts ever since I was born, apparently. Not something I thought I would ever flex, but here we are. Isn't Dodgebolt an MCC? Yeah. Just need, maybe he meant Dodgeball. I don't know. Just need to get the battery replaced and we chillin'. Screen's cracked too still. Ooh. It's a competitive server. They made a recreation we play. Oh, okay. I see. That makes a lot of sense. Okay. Not affiliated with MCC in the slightest. Yeah. That makes sense, though. I've seen a lot of people playing on those recreation servers. They're pretty cool. They're chill. I understand at first. That's fair, dude. Okay. That's a roof. That is a roof. Kind of like fantasy football. That is the first time I've ever heard anybody refer to Dodgeball as fantasy football, but that's funny. You know what? Why don't we have like MCC fantasy football leagues? That should be a thing. That should be a thing. Someone should gift little me. I need a sub. I mean, I wouldn't turn down if somebody gifted Frost the sub, but I'm just saying. I'm just saying, you know, it would be pretty awesome. Let me quickly check my emails. I've got a lot of them. Oh, that's who that is. Okay. I'm surprised that didn't get blocked. I'm sorry. I just saw Deadly Sloth's email came through with a different name, and I was like, what? And then I was like, oh, the way he wrote that too sounded so suspicious. It sounded like a scam. It reads as this. Hang on, where'd it go? No, Google, give it back. Where'd it go? There it is. If you extract this to your desktop and then enter the extracted folder, the exe is in there. I hope this works. And it's from a random name that I won't say because I think they accidentally doxed themselves. Oops. Just saying, wink wink, why is there silly voice channel points now? I should have done that one. Silly voice is pretty cool. I don't know, I need to make like a wheel for it. That way it's only voices I can do because people request ones all the time and I'm like, I can't do that one. I can talk now. Yes, you can talk, Swifto. How's it going? When? Oh wait, when? What? Hold on. When did you get? We talked about this before. You got #1 gift or okay? Yeah, that was intentional. I was gonna say, when did you get that? Okay. Spent all my points on making everyone silent. Almost everyone. Yeah. Fair enough. I'm sorry. There is something in my throat, or not my throat. I mean, it sounds like it is, but there's nothing in there. It's my... You guys can't see it. I'm pointing at my chest. My chest. Hey, thank you for gifting a sub, Swift2. I appreciate it. You didn't have to. But thank you so much. I appreciate you, dude. Let's go, baby. I love it. Crazy. That's crazy, dude. Okay, what are we doing here? I need this to go up. No Diddy. That's funny. I've never heard that before, actually. Alright, let's... Never heard someone say no Diddy? No, I've never heard anybody say that. When did that start? Okay, let's see. That's not bad. When Diddy started? That's crazy. That was a while ago. He's been doing this for a long time. I don't mean to be that guy. Gosh, that's terrible. That's actually terrible. I'm sorry. Just having a normal combo and someone says no Diddy, it makes you think about what you said. Yeah, you know, The amount of times I've been referred to as Diddy is an unsettling amount of times, I'm not gonna lie. You know, I'm just gonna build. Okay, I found a limit in our game, okay guys? I found a limit in our game. You cannot become P. Diddy, okay? I know that's disappointing to some of you, and those of you who find that disappointing, you are sick, okay? You are sick, people. But you can't do it, okay? I'm sorry. Wow, you are level 185. I am, but it's kind of due to false means. I mean, I can do this. That's embarrassing. I was supposed to die. Hang on. Hang on. I'll show you why. Here we go. I have, because I'm opt, I have keep inventory and I'm too lazy to go fix it. I don't die often. Yeah, I don't die often, but sometimes I do. So it would probably be more likely, like, it'd probably be 50, 60, maybe a little higher, maybe even 100. But I have an Enderman farm, so they're pretty quick. Also, welcome on in, Fluttershy. Let's see. My friend wrote in Sharpie in my school bathroom kitty party at 8. Come to mind. What? I should have come back over here and slept. Okay. Here we go. Let's see. I died like 12 times the first 2 times I logged in. Oh no. I cannot find mobs. Yeah. The server has the issue where it's like, it's been around so long and mob spawning is so broken that in order for new mobs to spawn, it's kind of all luck based. And so finding an animal is tough. I usually have to go through and give people like potatoes or something. Honestly, I'm kind of debating when we do this update to 1.21.4, we might do I might add a login kit that you guys get that gives you a little bit of steak or something. That way when you spawn into the game, it doesn't start off with killing you and being really mean. Alternatively, we could do what we did in King SMP Season 2, and we had a mob spawner that you guys could kill animals at. I think it was a pig spawner, and you could just farm pigs at the spawner. That might be another option, I don't know. You built all this? I sure did. Hey, thank you so much for the bits. I appreciate it, Frost. Thank you. Yeah, I need to do that, but I appreciate it. Had to get top 10. Heck yeah, man. Heck yeah. I've been building all of this. Hang on. Let's go spectator. It's a little better than this. Okay. I've been building this for the last year, 2 years. 2 years. It's been 2 years now. Guys, King SMP Season 3 is 2 years old. I was going to launch some merch with it, but I had some delays, and I'm sorry. But, you know, King SMP Season 3 is over 2 years old as of January 2nd. So, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. And thank you for the bits. I appreciate it. Swifty Hype Train. What the heck? Thank you. You guys didn't need to do that, but I appreciate it. You guys are cool. You guys are really cool. I appreciate you. You're awesome. I appreciate it. I try to be. I'll kind of give you guys a quick tour of the base. It's a little cold in my room, so I'm going to turn up the chunks. There we go. I wanted the emotes. Oh my, look at him. He is so good. I love that emote so much, man. So this is like the temple area. It's been in the works for probably half a year now. I don't know, something like that. The trees are all custom, but I've been using schematics for them because I'm not good at trees by myself. So I've been using schematics for those. The rocks are all me, though. There's no cliff on this side yet, but there will be at some point. We're working on building a cave today. And this village has been here for almost a year now. I'm still working on it occasionally here and there. But we're just trying to fix one area at a time at this point because I've got so much mountain to go. Like, all of this, all of this still needs done. There's gonna be a huge mountain right there. You can see that height that I want to reach at. And we're gonna put like some Japanese buildings on there. It's gonna look so sick. And I'm just gonna keep going. Thank you for the bits. I appreciate it. Thank you guys. You guys are really great. I appreciate y'all. I'm not just saying that because you're giving me money, okay? I do appreciate you, even without the money. Thank you for the follow pics. I appreciate it. How's it going, dude? Good to see ya. What's good, man? There's a lot of good things right now. I'm not gonna lie. We're just working on the good old base here, and oh boy. I've been building this for a little over 2 years now. The volcano isn't done either. I need to finish it. What if we do the volcano after the temple area? Maybe. Possibly. I don't know. But I've been building this, like I said, very, very long time. The whole mountain is custom built. As you can see, there is a huge dark spot down here. I've taken over land from other people because they quit playing, and I was like, well, I'm taking that then. So this is gonna get moved at some point, but you know, I've eaten up other people's bases at this point. There's a little bit of where my dirts come from. I have a huge where is it? Huge stone farm. It's just this little cobblestone farm with a TNT duper. And then it hooks into, where is it? I've got this little item tunnel, and it goes right past this lava farm. And I sit here and AFK it sometimes at night. And then it all funnels into this. And this funnels into this. And believe it or not, after like 24 hours of AFKing, you can fill up a lot of these chests. Not that I've ever AFK'd for a full 24 hours, but I think this was just a few. Maybe 3-4 hours, I think. I don't remember. So it filled up to here. So, you know, it's a good stone farm. It gives me everything I need for the build. And the season doesn't end until I finish this, so yeah. Okay. No, the train, that's okay. It ended at 68%. It was so close to a perfect number, but I appreciate it. Thank you guys so much for the hype train. I appreciated it. You guys are awesome. Let's see. I need to catch up on chat. I'm sorry, I got a little carried away. Also, this server is public, so if you guys want to join it, it's open 24/7 to both Java and Bedrock. All you gotta do is !IP or check the pinned message at the top of chat, and it'll give you all the instructions you need. But you're more than welcome to join as well. I will say the server isn't super active, but we're working on it. I've got some things coming up, hopefully. Only person I'll ever send money on Twitch. I appreciate that, dude. That was worth $7. Me too. Unfortunately, I'm broke. Amen to that, guys. Christmas wiped out my wallet. I'm chilling. This is insane. Oh, dang. This dude. The volcano just gives me flashbacks to April Fools, and I can't look at it the same. Oh, dude. Kermit the Frog. Hello, everybody. Kermit the Frog here. The April Fool's joke last year was it was me saying that I was quitting, and I did the Game Theory Matt Pat video where he quit, and I just did a parody of that, and a lot of people actually believed it, and I built the volcano during that stream, and look at me now. I'm still going. I'm still going. I am Fluttershy. Hello, Shy. Welcome to the server. Off topic, but do you play guitar or just for room decor? I play both the guitars. You can only see, well, you can sort of see the one in the background in the mirror. I have an acoustic. It is a Jasmine Takamine, and then I have an Ibanez. I think it's a GX something. I don't know. It's a good guitar. It's very good. Guitar. I feel like you have to say guitar if you're talking in the Kermit the Frog voice. It just makes sense. I don't remember how long I was supposed to set the timer for, but I forgot to set the timer. So you guys are just going to have to remind me when it's time to talk normal, otherwise I will forget. Let's see. What's in your wallet? Nothing. I mean, it's not in my wallet, but my mom just paid me recently, and I mean, I may or may not have a $100 bill. I might have two, maybe. You guys want to actually see an insane pile of cash? Perhaps. I may or may not have a little bit of money. The The 50s and the 100s are sticking together. I act like I'm broke, okay, but I'm not quite as broke as I may let on. No, I'm actually very broke. That's for bills. Slowly drifting Canadian. Kermit the Frog here. There we go. Dang, that's actually not bad. I think my voice ain't too bad personally. It's decent. What do I do? So the server is primarily just building, and there's not a whole lot else to it. So it's kind of like default Minecraft, but starting out, you will need to go through, and there's these NPCs. You can click on them. It'll tell you that it'll tell you all the rules and the different commands that you need to do, and then you'll reach a portal. And when you go through the portal, it'll take you to the small room. And in that room, there will be a couple of NPCs that you can click on and talk to. And they'll give you different commands that you can do to get to the actual game. But they just tell you about the starting areas. So, you can get to actually playing. We did the starting areas so that there would be less people all at once in the same spot. And there wouldn't be a problem with land claims everywhere. I'm getting back Canadian. Gosh. Kermit the Frog. You just gotta hold out your vowels just a little bit, and it seems to help in my opinion. Just a little. My friend got $50 because her mom accidentally brought her 10 minutes early to school. What? $50 for... That's crazy to me. What? Keep giving me money. Yeah, that's all for bills. I actually need to put that in the bank before I go into crippling credit card debt. I don't want to go into credit card debt. Just mention quests. Oh yeah, there's also this thing where if you do /Q, it opens up this quest menu and you can do quests and get certain items for things that you would usually do. I have to choose. Yes, you will have to choose. You can go to all of them at some point in time. I can't remember how we set that up exactly, but there is a way. I just can't remember. It's been a little bit. I cried at the montage. The montage was beautiful. I almost cried at it myself. It was very good. I can't wait to make another one at some point. We might do one for 2024, possibly. I was going to, but then the kit video took me too long, and I ran out of time. I might do it still. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. Excuse me. Never mind. Kermit is broke. Kermit is broke. Kermit money spreads. Keep giving me money. You still got like 4 minutes. Crispy. I sent you a small DM. That's a-okay. That's fine. That's fine, Swift 2. That's kind of funny. I forgot. I need to quickly drop a lurk, though. Uno momento, por favor. That's how you say 1 minute, please. In Spanish, if you did not know. There we go. Okay, that is a lurk. Alright, there's NPCs in each city who you can pay 10 diamonds to go to neighboring cities. Right. Thank you, Swift2. I could not remember for the life of me which of the methods we did for it. My friend also got a Porsche for her 16th birthday. Excuse me, a Porsche for a 16-year-old? What? I don't understand. I think that does not compute in my mind personally. I think that's a very bad decision to give a 16-year-old a Porsche personally. I mean, you know, your own kid, sure, but oh boy. That's a very, very fast car for a non-responsible person. Personally, I don't know if I would do that. I don't know. It's an idea. That is an idea. Oh boy. Oh boy. If you watch those clips, you have to start with the first one. Let's see the first one. You guys want to actually see an insane pile of cash? Perhaps? I may or may not have a little bit of money. Then the Kermie broke Kermie. Me money. Yeah, that's all for bills. I actually need to put that in the bank before I go into crippling credit card debt. The voice actually isn't that bad. I've never actually heard a recording of my Kermit the Frog voice, so I'll take it. That's not bad. I think it could definitely be better, but it's not the worst. It's not the worst. Could definitely be a lot better, but not bad. Your guitar is on point. Why are there so many songs about rainbows and what's on the other side? I love Rainbow Connection. It's so good. So good. Chills. Can I stop talking in the Kermit the Frog voice? I feel like I'm not going to get out of it if I talk in it much longer. It's a voice. I love it. I do. I think it's been long enough. Thank you. Okay, there we go. I'm a man. Okay. I could do a whole Kermit the Frog stream. That would be amazing. Whoa, manly. I'm a man now. That sounded way too breathy. I'm sorry. You guys did not need that in your ear. Okay, let's try this for a little bit here. Manly man, I could smell your tonsil stones from here. Yeah, that felt so wrong for me to do. I'm sorry. I apologize, guys. You deserve much better than that. Oh, jeez. I could feel the mildly warm breeze. Oh no. The slight smell of coffee, dude. Coffee breath is a very real thing, and it. Oh man, it is a thing. Slightly thick. Gosh. Okay, I'm done. Nah, dude, I get it. I deserve that for getting so close to the mic. That felt wrong. How do you drink your coffee? Cold. I put ice in it, and then I add milk and creamer of different kinds. Usually it's a like some sort of caramel creamer, but sometimes my brother doesn't like caramel, and so we don't get it. So we end up with things like I think there's a Reese's one I really want to try. But we haven't gotten that one yet. But yeah, ice it, and it's so good. I love pumpkin spice. We actually have some pumpkin spice mix downstairs right now, and I could get it. I probably shouldn't because it's late, and I do want to stay up all night, but I shouldn't stay up all night. Part of my New Year's resolutions usually is to sleep a little bit better. Which, speaking of, we didn't check. You guys want to find out how well I slept last year? In the last 6 months, I averaged about 7.5 hours of sleep. Usually starting at 4 in the morning and ending at 10. Oh, what happened to me? Wait, that doesn't math. That's only 6 hours. That's only 6 hours. What? What? Okay. You know what? That's fine. It's the average. Yeah, it's the average. It's not great. That's fine. Do you like sweeter or more milky coffee? Sweeter. Milk isn't terrible, but I feel like it just dulls down the flavor. I don't know. I grew up drinking milk like a lot, so to me milk doesn't taste like much of anything anymore, I guess. So I don't know. I prefer sweets. Sweet stuff is good. I'm not fat. I just eat like I am. Let's see. Boop. Okay, let me double check everything here, just make sure I'm reading everything. Geez, that's a lot. Well, it was good. It was the average. Wait, where do you see the average? So in the iPhone health app. Where is it? I gotta find it again. Give me a second. Okay. Yeah, so on the iPhone health app, what I did, because I can sort of see, oh man, I could see back before I met some of my newer friends. It was so good. I was actually going to sleep on average at 1:30 and 2. And then I can see precisely when I met Kit. It dropped to 4. But in the health app, there's a spot where you can open up and you can press the sleep tab and then the 6 months, and then I just clicked on one of the sections. I think it does it by week or 2-week spans. And I just tapped on one of those, and because they're all roughly about the same up until July. Thank you for the lurk. I appreciate it, Frost. I appreciate it. Let's see. Okay, don't judge me, but I take my coffee black. That's fair. I respect it. I can't do it black. It hurts me. But I respect it. For those of you who can, fair enough. Oh no, I just checked. Oh boy. Now, if I'm not mistaken, Coral, you have insomnia, right? So I'm expecting it to be pretty rough. And I will say that is one thing I don't like about my app. I don't think it tracks nights where you don't sleep, because it doesn't. To it, there is no number. You just didn't sleep that night. So it doesn't count as an average to your sleeping. It just kind of says, yeah, your average is this. So my average could be a little bit lower because I definitely didn't sleep a couple of nights. Because I did pull an all-nighter. Oh, somebody slept. Oh, I didn't realize. Thank you. I just checked. I don't want to talk about it. It's 2 hours. Ooh, that's rough. That's rough. But I mean, that's at least something. 2 hours is manageable. It's not good. It's not good, but it's manageable. Yeah, that's not great. I'm at the point where all my lack of sleep has started to catch up with me, and I don't know how to feel about it. Like I'm not able to function anymore, and it feels so bad. But it is what it is, I guess. I guess you gotta do what you gotta do. I'm hoping tonight I go to bed before 4. If I could get in bed by 3, I feel like I'm doing okay. Because that's what I've been shooting for the last couple of days, because it's just been so bad. But then I get so caught up in working on game development stuff, or, did my brother give me his school? I need to grade his schoolwork. I don't think he gave it to me. I'll need to ask him about it tomorrow. I need to, oh boy. Things are about to pick up. I need to go get my job soon. That's gonna be fun. It'll at least be a good job. Let's see what it looks like when I'm down here. I want to see this. Okay. Okay. Yeah. That's a build. Or it's part of a build anyway. So how am I supposed to do this? It would be kind of like this. My times are 3 to 5 a.m. Oh boy. That's rough. I've done that a couple of times. Waking up at 5, going to bed at 3. But it's not something I would want to do. And I'm sure you don't want to do it either. I mean, it's not fun. That's for sure. Especially when you're stuck with it. Okay, let's try that. How would that look? Yeah, no. Well, yeah, we can do that. That's fine. Okay, we need more stone. Luckily I have a bunch. So I need to drink water 1 second. Okay. We have another box. Okay, let me take this out to the shulker thing, because I'm trying to keep my spaces sorted out. I don't like having a bunch of shulkers everywhere. It's maddening. It's very maddening. Are we gonna make it on one firework? We might. Hang on. Up and through and down and around. There we go. I have so many shulkers. This is so dumb. Okay, boom. Phone Swiftu here. Hey, Swiftu. Hello. How's the phone life? I don't think I make it back on one firework. It's a little bit far, but we'll try. Yeah, we're definitely not gonna make it back. I can't get enough speed. It's close though. It's so incredibly close. Yeah, okay. That's fine. It's a little bit of a bummer, but it's okay. Phone wife? I have a wife? You have a wife? I mean, who am I to judge if you have a wife? I'll say I have this funny bet going on with my friend right now that I will get married before him. And you know, he's a lot closer to getting married than I am. You know, he's got himself a girl. I'm starting to sweat a little bit, okay? You guys need to understand, this is serious. This is a bet. And like, I don't owe him anything if I lose the bet, but I lose a lot of honor, okay? So I have to win it. But he's making good strides, and that's good for him. I'm happy for him. But like I said, he's gonna wipe the floor with me if I'm not careful. Like, I get this show on the road. At least he's not gonna move as fast as me, is what he said. Like, he doesn't intend to go from, you know, dating to marriage within like a couple of months. Although I think, for me it's like 9 to 12 months is when I would go, okay, yeah, if I've dated you for 12 months, I think it's safe to say we can put a ring on that. Kit went live. She did. She did indeed. Go. Kit went lice. That's crazy. Yeah, she is indeed live. Go get your revive. Go get your revive, man. Let's see. You asked me how the phone life was. Oh, did I? Oh, my bad. My bad. You go to Arkansas soon? Or gets married, pays for the other's wedding? Oh, dude, that would. We're both so broke. That would be so bad. It'd be a very dirt cheap wedding, at least. Alright, let's try this. Depends on age. Age of, like, the person you're marrying? Or age... Okay, I got you. I understand. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I mean, if you're 16, yeah, no, you're not getting married after a year of dating. But I think once you're in your 20s, I think if you can last 1 year with somebody, I think that's a pretty good indicator of, your ability to be partners in life. That might just be me, though. I don't know. Okay, both of you have to be over 18 at least. Yeah, absolutely. That is not a negotiable. Okay, how's that look? Because that's a little bit different. Okay. Yeah. That's not terrible. Although, I left a spot. I need to get up there really quick. Okay. Boop. There we go. Fun fact, there's a 28-day period where my girlfriend is dating a minor and I can have her arrested. That's crazy, dude. No. That's terrible. That's actually awful. What the heck? Luckily, I won't have to worry about that ever. Because I am old. I'm old and the people I would be dating are old, so we're fine. Let's see. I need really quick. What do I need? $1. That's all I need. Okay. Yeah. Let's keep working on this cave, man. Not cave. I can't do cave. Old, bruh. She's technically 23 days older than me. Wait, what? There's a 28-day period. Is she 23 days older than you or 28 days older than you? I'm a little bit confused. I'm at 23. Okay. I gotcha. I just wanted to make sure I wasn't tripping out or anything. 23 days ain't too bad though. My birthday is on the 28th, so I got mixed up. Oh, okay. That makes sense. That makes sense. What was it? I don't know. Age gaps are a thing. Luckily you don't have, luckily you won't have too much of one with her, which is good. I can laugh at her when she turns 100 before me. Oh, that's crazy, dude. That's wild. Yeah, I mean, she's not gonna be able to ever make fun of you for being old, because it's just like, nope, that doesn't work on you. Gosh. That's funny. That is actually funny to me. Okay. I want to work on this cave some more, but I'm struggling with the ideas, you know? And I'm tempted to do it off stream, but I really want to do it on stream as well, because I feel like the trees are good for off stream. You guys don't need to see me do all the trees. But the cave, on the other hand, like, this is a lot of fun. I don't know, it's a lot more interesting than placing, you know, 70 trees. What if I die? Like, before she turns 100? I guess she could make fun of you for being old if you died, now that I think about it, yeah. Not sure she would, but she could. Okay, yeah. We'll do, like... Boom. And then, yeah. Maybe? Possibly? Perhaps? Oh. Okay, there we go. She's one if we're still the same after not seeing each other for... She's the one if we're the same, if she's the same after not seeing each other for a bit. Because in New Year's, that's crazy. In New Year's, people evaluate things. They do. They do. Who knows? Who knows? I think at the end of the day, you know, just keep going. Keep going as long as you can and hope. But, you know, at the end of the day, like, you know, just carry on. Yeah. Sometimes things are gonna happen that suck, and that's, like, what it is, but... I think if you guys are able to work things out when they do suck, though, you're really set. Years. You know, not the greatest spelling mistake in the world, but not the worst. Definitely could have been worse. Okay. Brain, please do the brain thingy. That would be much appreciated. Okay. Oh, dude, I'm really hoping my game development stuff starts going well, because I think it would be good for me to do. I'd kind of like to make a Mario clone and put it up on on an app store or something. Because I think, like, that would actually go really well, and I don't know why people don't make, like, something similar to Mario and just put it up on the app store, because that would go so well. Like, I would play that on the road. I don't know. That's just me. I am worried about college. Why is that? If my streamer stuff works, I don't really have any plans of going to college. I'll tell you this. I as somebody who has fallen off. I have fallen off. You guys don't remember, but I used to be pulling, like, this is back when I used to have my stream numbers pulled up all the time. I think it was an average of 14 for a lot of streams. Like I used to pull like huge numbers comparatively to whatever I pull now. I think it's an average of 6. Which isn't great, I guess, but like I don't know. I don't like talking about numbers, but anyway, the point is like I've fallen off comparatively, right? It'll happen, and I think it's important to have a fallback. And sometimes that includes going to college, and especially if you've got like the what do you call it? Scholarships. You might as well take advantage of those. But yeah, I would say, you know, definitely hope the streamer stuff goes well. But I don't know. I that's one thing I wish I did was go to school and continue my education a little bit, because I have nothing going for me right now. You know, I can't get a job that pays really well because I have no experience, which is just the unfortunate reality that I'm in. Okay, how's that look? Okay. Yeah, that's not bad. Let's see. I know she really wants to. College is fine. I do think you shouldn't go if you don't know what you're wanting to do, unless you're just getting your 2-year. 2-year degrees are fine. You know, those don't take much. But you know, going for like, you know, 4-year degrees are kind of the big thing where it's like, yeah, that's a little crazy to go and spend that kind of money in that amount of time and then not end up using it at all because you hate it. I could see what they have for like media stuff. Maybe, yeah, they have like online media. You could do graphic design. If you're still into computer stuff and you want to like get into software development, cybersecurity is a great one. Look into how you could get into cybersecurity with some different classes. And you know, that cybersecurity is a very in-demand job right now, if I'm not mistaken. I'd have to double check it, but I want to say it is. Oh, what do you need to do in order to be the? I think it's cybersecurity. Hang on. I'm gonna be done with finding stream music for now. Weirdly exhausting. It is. It is. I need to get into making music for the stream soon. I've been putting a lot of I need to put in a lot more work than what I've been doing. What was I wanting? Oh yes, so there's a certain job out there that pays really, really well. What job pays you to hack power plants? So government hackers, right? It pays weekly $3,000. Now that's in California, so you know, you can take that for what you will. But you know, they have those jobs all across the US because ethical hacking, you don't always have to be in the area to hack it. I'm trying to remember how to get a job as a ethical hacker. Is that a lot? It's a lot. Yeah. Let's see. Okay, this guy. What's the best degree for ethical hacking? Do employers prefer applicants with degrees? How many programming languages do you need to know before applying for a job? Is the pay good? Able to pay bills, put food on the table? And finally, is it a good career for you if you have a family? The best degree is one that lets you land a relevant intern position. So it's all about internships, basically. Experience trumps everything in this field. What degree you have is secondary. What I'd like to see is a company I know where I can call the team lead and ask them what he thinks about you. If you want to impress me, have a GitHub account with a few pet projects that tell me that you're not going to treat this like yet another 9-to-5 job, but that you got interested in security. Programming languages don't really matter. You just need to know a little bit. The pay is good. Well, it looks like most people have a degree in cybersecurity for that job, though. Let's see. I've thought about that. I have to learn some new stuff, so yeah. Are you talking about ethical hacking or about making your own music? Both of those are a lot of work, but ethical hacking looks fun. Making music is fun. I know how to make music, but I'm trying to think about how I'm going to approach it because I just need to sit down and like actually figure out what I'm making and then make one. And then after I make that one, make a new one. And then after I make that one, make another new one. And just keep making more and more and more. I've talked about the whole filmmaking side dream idea, but they don't have a degree for it. Oh, okay. Online media, if they have an online media degree, that would be at least somewhat close. So that might be something. That might be an option anyway. I don't know. You reckon if I make a request for it, by the time I attend college, they would have added it? That would be funny. I mean, how many years do you have until college? Is it 4? You just I'm trying to remember how many you told me last time. I want to say it was 4. 2029. Okay. Maybe. I would definitely put in a request sooner rather than later. It gives them a chance. With that one in specific, it wouldn't take them a super long time to put it together. So if they were going to actually set up a film degree of some sort, that really wouldn't take them too long. It's like sports and stuff that usually takes them years to do because it's like they gotta find a lot of staff for it. And on top of that, they have to build whole new fields and stadiums and all that kind of stuff. Whereas if it's just a new class, usually it's kind of like, okay, we can make this work. Developing the curriculum or whatever won't take time. I'll just bring in a really good professor for it that already has his own curriculum, and we'll start building our own in case he ever leaves. And it'll be a good time. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm running in circles. Well, I don't know. Games are cool. I don't know. Games are cool. Film is cool. It would be funny to say I'm responsible for a filmmaking degree. Yeah. It would be funny to be able to say that you were the reason they added the program, and then to say that you also were one of the first to graduate from it as well. So I'm sure with it being till 20, you have to wait till 2029. Yeah, I'm sure with that being the case, that would probably be about when they would add it if you put in the requests this year. Then if any of the people that take that class, I can say I was the reason they're famous. True, true. Tell them, oh, you wouldn't have gotten anywhere without me, dude. Gosh. Let's see. I'm not gonna lie, my brain is blanking out right now, and I don't know what to do about that. But it's happening. I'm gonna write an email now. All right, sounds good, Swifto. You know what? Yeah, let's do it. I was gonna say, yeah, I should just end. If I'm mentally here, but that's about the extent of it. Well, I'm not mentally here either. I'm mentally checked out, which is fine because I can go do other things while I'm mentally checked out. All right. Well, you say we go say hi to Kit, because I'm gonna be over there anyway. She's playing Skyblock Kingdoms, and looks like they're working on a new bridge. Surprise, surprise. It's a really cool server. Skyblock Kingdoms is the first Skyblock SMP out there, I think. And they're actually getting ready to wrap up Season 1 somewhat soon. And at least that's what I've been hearing on the Discord that they've got. So, you know, they've got some cool things coming up on that server, I'm sure. So I'll hop in the raid, get some free channel points, and meet a cool streamer. I appreciate y'all for hanging out. The hype train was pretty cool. I think there was a hype train. I don't know. It said there might have been one, so I think there was. And thanks for all the follows and the sub. I appreciate you guys, all y'all. And I'll see you hopefully soon. Go EP Sleepy. You need it. Thank you very much, Panda. I appreciate it. And see ya, Fluttershy. I'll catch you guys later. Good night.